1.6 million followers, and I'm gonna tell you what cameras you need to get started, which ones to stay away from, and which ones I recommend. If you want to be a content creator, I'm gonna tell you the best cameras I recommend if you're just starting out, or if you have like some experience, because I am a camera freak. I love cameras. I love buying new cameras. I love using cameras. I love cameras. I have a TikTok camera, and I have a YouTube camera, and I have a photo camera. I have every camera. So, and I've tried most of them. To be fair, I have and tried most of them. So I'm gonna give you my ones that I would recommend if you're just starting out on social media. Or if you want to like upgrade, I'm gonna tell you the upgrades that I would get. Literally keep having to do mic checks because it is so windy. Okay, the one camera I recommend if you're just starting out, the holy grail is what I'm filming on. The Sony ZV-1 Mark II. I like the second version. I think they're pretty similar. I don't know, I just prefer the second. I would get the lens off of Amazon that makes it more of a wide angle. This angle's fine, but it's also like past an arm length away from me to get that. This is an arm's length. I like wide angle. All of my stuff is shot on wide angle. My YouTube camera, I have a wide angle. I would go with a wide angle. These are my go-to. I will always have a ZV-1 no matter what camera I'm using. My ZV-1 always stays in my back pocket. I'm using this now just because this one does better in like low light settings, and I just felt like this is a super easy vlog. And sometimes when my skin isn't nice, I like to use a soft filter on this for sit downs. So that's me being transparent. I'm using the ZV-1 on this. Next one, this is my A7C Mark II. I love it. I use this I think is a 15 millimeter. Love it. I am a wide angle girly till the day I die. I love it. My other vlog lens is I think it's a Tamron. It's a Sony G Master, and it's 70 to 24 millimeter, no 20 to 70 millimeter. I love this. This is one of my favorite lenses. I haven't been using it as much for these Disney vlogs because I kind of like the wide angle so you can see what's going on, and I feel like it just connects you guys more. So this is my YouTube setup normally. Like I said, the only reason I'm using this one is for the skin filter, and I personally think in low light settings it just adjusts better that I don't have to do like an auto setting. GoPro is underrated. Get the GoPro. I had the 10 at the time. I love vlogging on it. It comes with a creator kit. It comes with a tripod. My tripod broke, so it's not the sturdiest thing. It comes with a mic. Oh, that light is the most amazing light I've ever used. Girl, go for it. Go for it. I actually am planning on getting the GoPro, the new version. I just haven't gotten it yet. I love vlogging on it. Canon M50 was the OG, my original vlog camera ever. I loved it. I do think it's a good camera. I did not like certain aspects about it. I personally feel like for video, Sony just holds a chokehold on all of us. It's so good. Sony just works very well with video. I do lean towards Canon more so with photos in an aspect. I'll go over that in a minute on why it's not like my main one. The Canon M50, the original and the Mark II, both great cameras. I'd love to get the Mark II, but at the time I was like, do I want to get a ZV-1 or the Mark II? And I was like, I really want the ZV-1 again. That one for me will always just be my OG original camera. I love the M50. It did great in the beginning. The audio, the video was perfect. Fuji film for photos and videos, oh my god, it's beautiful. My only issue on why it's not one of my main camera sets is it doesn't have a flip screen, so I have to wear this thing on top of it, and then the mic, and then a light. It just doesn't, it's so pretty. Fuji, please make a flip screen one, or maybe they have and I just haven't found it. My video, it is like 10K, that video on there. It is 10K, and it's a 40 megapixel camera, which is insane. I love it, but it's just, it hasn't made my full lineup because it doesn't have the little flip screen. Another one I use, if I'm like going on rides, I just use my iPhone. The iPhone Pro 15 Max, and I'm upgrading to the 16 only because your girly thinks there's a little suspicious that my phone is now super slow, but it is so nice to just have it. Honestly, I've noticed on TikTok that if I film on my phone, it just does better. I don't know why, but it does. So I do 0.5 on everything, and I film like this. I love it. I think it is great. I would recommend it. I wouldn't recommend necessarily using it for your YouTube channel. I don't know. I film in long clips, so I feel like it would get really hard to put them all together. Also, I like to edit on my computer. Oh my god, I'm wearing my hospital band from last night. That's embarrassing. Oh my god, someone could have told me that. Okay, so here are some cameras that I don't recommend. Everyone is head over heels for the G7X. I didn't like it. I bought it 3 separate times. I bought it 3 separate times and returned it all 3 times. All 3 times I returned it. I just wasn't a fan of it. For some reason, for me, I had the hardest time autofocusing it. I liked the G7X Mark II better than the 3, and I've actually heard that a few people have said that. Oh look, the monorail. I like the G7X Mark II better than the 3. I would contemplate keeping it. The reasons I love it, it's small like the Sony. However, I like the flip up screen, and that's why I always end up gaslighting myself into getting it again. And then I'm like, no, this stuff is just so much prettier on my Sony ZV-1. The Canon R50, I got it, and the R100 I think it was not my favorite. It was honestly, I loved the crispness of it. I thought the video, the audio, absolutely stunning. It comes with a 50mm lens. That was just too close. I was setting my phone so far away, it just didn't make sense for me to keep using it. So that one actually got the boot, and I returned that one. The video on it, stunning. But then like if I'm gonna use a camera of that capacity, I already have an A7C that I've spent so much money on, and it just didn't make sense. Like if I'm gonna buy another camera, I'm either gonna upgrade from this or I'm going to upgrade from my ZV-1. I don't want a middleman camera that competes with my A7C, because then what's the point of me dumping all this money into this one? Not really anything. Okay, the other one that I would not get is there's a lot of hype on the Nikon Z6. I've had it, I love it for photos, but for video, it's just nothing compares to Sony. And I will tell you that when I film on Sony vlogs, they do so much more better. So, and I'm not even getting sponsored for this. Sony doesn't even know who I am. But that is just my camera recommendations. For mics, I loved my Sony mic. One of my friends had this mic I have. It's like a double-ended mic. I'll put the picture right here. I think it's good. I like that when I'm vlogging, it gets both sides. However, I've had 2 massive mic fails with it, where 2 full vlogs were completely wiped because there was no audio. So I have had 2 oopsies with it that I wasn't a fan of. But I do like that it's not wireless. I cannot get this hospital band off. It's not wireless, and it doesn't take batteries, so that's also a huge plus. Another one that everyone's like hyping over is the Pocket 3, the one that has the flip screen. I had it and I returned it. Again, I wasn't a fan of it. I'm gonna get this off if it's the last thing I do today. So embarrassing. I had the camera, I took it to 2 big trips. I took it to Vegas and I took it to Disney. I thought it was great. I would like to gaslight myself into trying it again. I just felt like the video did not compare to my Sony. I feel like once you find a camera that you are in love with, nothing compares to it. So I have like my gold Roadrunner perfect set, which is my A7C, my 15mm, my 20-70, and then my ZV-1 with the extender lens. I think that's just like the best setup you can have. One thing I always carry around with me, let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh, also, I love this phone. It's the flip phone from Samsung. I love it. I can vlog like this and see myself on this screen. I use this actually a lot in my vlogs, and you wouldn't even know. It also has 0.5. I also got this for like if I have moments that I want to edit in the moment. This plugs into your phone, and it's a memory card reader. I have 2 of them because I lost one and found it, but I recommend it too. I love it. Anyway, I hope this helps. These are all USB-C chargers, so they use the same as the new iPhone charger, which is also a plus. So I hope this helps. Ask questions away. I want to do like a little, like once a week, give you guys like a creator help video, because no one helped me, and this is just something I love to do, so I'm hoping it helps you. Alright, Dave with here, but it's not about life. I'll see you on the flippy floppy.